when working with Flash, one of the programming elements you're going to work with the most are called events. Events are things like mouse clicks, keyboard pressed, movie loaded, and so on. So basically events, are things that happen. So we need to be able to record events and then create something based on that event. Now I've already got my code written in here, and I'm going to talk around that. But I've got a stage set up already with some imagery on it, and I've got a movie clip here called border_MC. And what I'm going to do is set this up so that anytime I hit my keyboard, the border moves 5 pixels to the right. So I'll actually run the movie and demonstrate that. Test movie, test. So when I hit my keyboard anywhere, I'm hitting my space bar. Doesn't really matter, any key doesn't matter at this point because it's generalized. My little guy moves to the right. Okay, so let me close that now. I'll call up the ActionScript and I'll show you exactly what that entails. Now if you've used code snippets, you would have already seen add event listeners, and that's what we're going to create here today, or that's what I've already created. So let me go to my Actions panel and just describe what we see in here. Now you would think that I would attach the event listener to the movie clip, but in fact keyboard presses are better suited to be attached to the stage. So I started by typing the word stage, then I used a dot and added the function add event listener. And then I needed to put the event type in here, which is keyboard event, and specifically dot key down. Okay, so first I'm addressing the stage, then I'm adding the event listener, and I'm saying when a keyboard event called key down happens, execute the function called key pressed. And of course that's inside of brackets, just as you've seen the exact same syntax that gets generated when you use code snippets to generate an event. We've mostly been using mouse click events, but for this one I'm going to use a key down event. So I have created a function called key pressed. So let's look at that function now. I've declared the function with the word function, key pressed. Now the event, again, is registered with EVT : keyboard event. So it's looking for keyboard data to come into this function, and based on that, execute the following command. Now here is my movie clip instance name, and .x is a reserved word for the x position, the position on the x-axis. The plus equals sign means add to. So add 5 pixels to the x coordinate of my movie clip called border_MC. So that means anytime I hit my keyboard, it's going to advance 5 pixels on the x-axis. And basically, that's how we create an event. Based on an event, we listen for the event. If that event occurs, execute a specified function. And in this case, the function happens to be move my movie clip to the right. And that is the essence of events in programming using ActionScript. Again, I'll just run this quickly, and you can see, whoops, take 2. So again, I'll just run this quickly using a test movie and hitting anything on my keyboard or holding it down will move it incrementally 5 pixels each time. And those are events.